Okay, let's check your answers now. Another way to improve your score when you're writing for IELTS is using linking words like the ones in 3B. So after the introduction, the diagrams illustrate or show how differences in the wind conditions over the Pacific Ocean can affect the weather in Peru and Australia. The first paragraph begins with the first diagram shows that in normal conditions, the trade winds blowing from the east are stronger than the weak winds from the west. Number two, consequently, they blow the warm surface water westwards, bringing rain to Australia. 3, while at the same time allowing cool water to rise from the deep ocean in the east. This brings rich nutrients, enabling numbers of fish to increase in the waters off Peru. 4, also brings good weather to Peru and the East Pacific. The next paragraph describing El Niño conditions begins with number 5. The second diagram indicates that when the wind from the Western Pacific is stronger than the trade winds, the ocean currents are changed. 6. In these conditions, warm surface waters flow eastwards, bringing rain to Peru. 7. While the rainfall in Australia is greatly reduced. The cold water from the deep does not rise to the surface in the east. 8. So there are fewer nutrients available and the fish decline. So what is still missing from this answer? The summary. Okay, let's turn the page 70. And the summary, like the introduction, does not need to be very long. You'll never be explaining why you think something is a certain way when you do task 1. So just describe the summary of the what you see from the diagram. So number 4 at the top of page 70. Overall, the diagram suggests that A, both Australia and Peru benefit from El Niño conditions, or B, it is changes in the relative wind strength that bring about El Niño conditions, or C, El Niño conditions are caused by different weather in Australia and Peru. So the best summary would be B. Overall, the diagram suggests that it is changes in the relative wind strength that brings about El Niño conditions. Okay, what verb tense did you use when you were answering this question mostly? Was it past, present, or future? So if we go back to page 69, it looks like it's all we need to use is present tense. But there are some passive verbs that are used, and also some participle clauses with ing. So now I want you to underline all the examples of passive verb forms and all the examples of participle clauses from the sample answer on page 68. You can press pause.